Hey guys, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. I am Steejo, and we are joining Philomate on our first orbit. Woo, look at that, beautiful orbit. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to re-enter. Basically, what you want to do for the most efficient re-entry if you're lacking fuel is you want to go to your apoapsis and burn retrograde, which is this way. Which, yeah, that's all good, like, if you're lacking fuel, but we've got a pretty much circular orbit, so we can drop our retrograde burn anywhere. So the way you do this is you pick where you want to land, and where is I want to land in that bit, right? So what you want to do is you pull this in until your periapsis is about 30. We're going for a realistic re-entry. The reason you want 30 is because that's a nice shallow re-entry. We'll go 25 actually. Nice shallow re-entry just in case there's heat. 20 will do. Alright, and then what you do is you just pull this so the periapsis is above pretty much where you want to land. Ah shit, I may have deleted it. Ugh. You know what, we're not doing realisticness. We're going to try and land smack bang on that thing there. You want to overshoot it slightly because there will be some air braking. I want to see what that is. So, basically in order to turn it, you want to drag the purple one, which is basically you just want to move north. Yeah, so this is going to be our entry here. We'll probably land, hopefully, on the wee circle. We'll see. So yeah, that'll take 50-second burn to get back in because we are changing a lot. We've got plenty of fuel though. So we'll preemptively point we don't want to run out of electric charge, which is the main issue. We'll point at the blue marker right now and shove SAS on. See, before what you'd need to do is you'd need to like kind of guess like how much north you should go and how much this you should go and how much that you should go, whereas now like you can just set up a marker and point directly at it. So what we want to go is we want to go to 25 seconds remaining. Like I said, you want half your estimated burn time, and I'll show you what I was talking about in the last episode actually, where you shut down your engine and you get to wherever it is that you're going. So we want to get 25 seconds remaining, perfect. Okay, you throttle up, and as soon as you're at 25 seconds, you activate the engine. And that'll give you a lot closer to splitting the thing in half, which will make everything a lot easier for you. I mean, you don't really need to do it. It's a lot easier when you assign action groups to the engine, so you don't need to right click them. I mean, it's very mild, the difference it makes. It just means you're splitting it more accurately instead of like having the time where you're increasing your throttle. So 170 delta V left, and we will be landing where we should. So yeah, that was our very first actual orbit. There we go, 1 delta V difference. Check the map, see where we're going to land. We're going to land short of where I want to land. So what you do to increase that is you just increase your speed. Overshot slightly. Yeah, what you want to do is you want to increase your speed by pointing prograde and just burning. And we want to be slightly more than that. That'll do. And now we want to go south, so we want to go to 180. See, this is where actually doing it before kind of helps you out. So you want to go to 180 because we want to move this down slightly. And so there you go. And perfect. And then we'll go prograde slightly. And oh, that's retrograde. We want to get as close as possible to that little marker. and I'm going to try and get the There we go. That should do us. I'm going to try and get the Kerbal to plant a flag. So what we want to do is we want to spin and pop. Perfect. We've got a little bit of electric charge left. Awesome. So we will time warp up a little bit. Turn the SAS off because we don't need it. And that's us entered the atmosphere again, so you want to turn this way. Oh, we can delete that maneuver node, we don't need that. And time warp up again, up a bit. Oh, you don't want to really move when you're in physical time warp, it kind of fucks things up a little bit. There we go. So that'll do is as soon as we start getting into the atmosphere, you'll see everything will straighten out a little bit. Yeah, there you go, you can see it straighten out now. So that's a little circle that we want to land on right there. How are we doing? Oh wow, we underestimated it a fair bit. We're slowing down quite rapidly. Well, that's unfortunate. I probably need to be like around here somewhere. We might actually land on this bit the way it's going. Looks like that's a distinct possibility that we're going to land here somewhere. We're going to land as close as... Oh, God. We will just deploy this chute. Pretty soonish. 5k, there we go, there's a drogue chute. Speed up to... I'm using the period and comma keys, by the way, to speed the time warp up and down really quickly. So get down for the 500 for expanding, pop, and then just speed it up again. I'm going to swim him over there because I want to place a flag on that. Uh, 2310 now. Bish. Let's take a mystery goo sample from inside the water. What does that look like? The goo escapes into the water. Oops. That's quite funny. Right, EV8. Right, buddy. We're going for a swim. You're a slow swimmer. How far is that actually going to be? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That actually missed that by quite a fair chunk. Ah, god damn it. Alright, buddy. Give us a wee EVA report. Yes, the spacesuit was entirely necessary to get here because you were in space. You were in orbit and you'd done a fucking... You done an EVA in orbit, you ding dong. I mean, you could take your spacesuit off if you want now and swim in your skiddies, but... let's recover the vessel. We probably didn't get a lot of science there, but we did get into orbit, which is a major thing for Kerbal kind. We probably should have expanded the orbit a little bit before coming back in, so that we could get a bit further out. Do we have enough science? We've got 10 science, so no. So what we're going to build now is... do we really need to change the orbital bombardment at all? No, I don't think so. So this will be the... SS suborbital transport. Alright, so this is just going to be pretty much like a plane. I'll just carry people over. We don't want Filmy to be flying this one. We want to send Enbury again. So Enbury, what you're going to do now is you're going to go to the North Pole. Actually, I'm going to change this to be the Polar Explorer. So let's go back into the Space Center just now. Sorry about that, guys. Bad cough. Bad cough. So the spaceship Polar Explorer. Save it and launch. Yeah, clear the SS orbital transport, suborbital transport. This is the SS Polar Explorer. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into a regular orbit, like we just done, Except this time, when we get there, we're going to... Are we going to do a regular orbit, or are we going to gravity burn north? Ah, fuck it. We'll gravity burn north and see what happens. So what we want to do is we want to throttle up fully, SAS on, and boom! Whoosh. So we want to go to the North Pole as much as possible. So, same as usual, get to 10k and then gravity burn. Wow. That's pretty cool looking. I like this game, I think it looks so good. Dun, 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 dun. Look at him. Wait a minute, why have we got Jeb? Oh well, Jeb, you can be the first man to the pole. I don't expect you to die in this anyway, so... We're at 7k. Closely approaching the 10k. 10k, so what we want to do now is we want to turn north. Shit, that's south. Okay, we'll turn south. We're turning south, guys. We're going to the South Pole. Apparently. Weird. Why is that taking us like that? Oh, it's sorting itself, it's sorting itself. It's spinning. The reason it's taking us like that is because the way that the Earth's spinning, it naturally wants you to take you sideways. We are wasting a fair bit of fuel here. Just because of the way that we're turning, but it's fine. It will be fine. So, where we go? We're going to this bit. Yeah, we're going to the South Pole. So as soon as that's over 100k, then we will set it up properly. This isn't the most efficient way to do this at all, but we've got a lot of fuel on board, so we can do it like this. 80, 90 will do it. What we'll do is add a maneuver here, which will take us to the pole. There we go. Oh, I turn it that way. There we go. That looks perfect. That's perfect maneuver. Okay, so what we'll do now is we want to ditch that section. Perfect. And now we want to face this. And we will see 2 minutes and 54 seconds. So, shit, we actually need to start burning now. So, I reckon we've got enough fuel for this. Like I said, we've done this in an extremely inefficient way. Like, mega inefficient way. Basically what you would normally do is you would go into orbit that way, as usual, and then you would adjust it so that it spins so it's a polar orbit. That is generally the most efficient way to do it. As far as I can tell, like I'm not that versed on polar orbits. So hopefully we'll be able to get there, because this will be awesome if we can get to the South Pole. There's a variety of different biomes. I mean, we had the shores, like you can come up here to the mainland, or you can go to the desert, which all gets you different amounts of science. Yeah, I've got plenty of fuel to make this. The Delta V is like almost half, and the fuel's just a tiny chunk out of it. Perfect, so we will make it, which will be great. And we're not going to separate the stage until we know we're landing in the right place. They'll plant a flag on the North Pole, or South Pole rather. If we wanted, we could, in theory, make it all the way to the North Pole, if we had enough Delta V that we could flip round, but what's the point? What's the point? Might as well go to the South Pole first, at least. I don't know if we will go to the North Pole at all, because we'll get like the science that I want from the South Pole. Well, we might do, just so we can get a flag there and call the flag the North Pole. Go getting there. We've definitely got enough fuel to do this amount of Delta V, so 9, 8, 7, 2, 1, and pop. 2 meters per second difference. How are we? Perfect. That's great. So shut that off, and that should land us where we want to be. What we'll do is we'll do a bit of time warp right now. Woo! We're on a physical time warp because we're inside the atmosphere. Oh, we'll turn the SAS off. There's a pole, you can see our landing space basically rapidly deteriorating as the air slows us down. And there she is, the South Pole. Alright, we're going to slow down the physical time warp. Look at that lovely jagginess, that is beautiful. That is just gorgeous. See if we can reach the South Pole. I wonder if there's anything at the actual South Pole, like a little Easter egg or something. I know that there's definitely Easter eggs on the moon. Or the mun, or whatever you want to call it. Mean. What's the UN umlaut? Yeah. I suppose it all depends where you are, how it's pronounced. So, we are... yeah, it's looking alright. I mean, we could do a bit more speed to keep that where it is just now. I mean, we want to hit pretty much the centre of it. So by burning prograde, this is very bad. Like, if there was re-entry mechanics, this would kill Little Jeb. So we are going to be able to land here. So what we want to do is we want to flip round, which wouldn't be able to work if there was re-entry mechanics, because it would just pull us apart. Alright, and we want to spin. Spin up, and see ya. There we go, and we've actually got more mass than that, apparently. So there we go, we will be landing pretty close to the... pretty darn close to the perfect pole, which is pretty cool. So there we go, I wonder if we can see anything that looks like it may be an Easter egg. Anything? They normally stand out quite well against the textures. No, I don't think there is. This is pretty good anyway. We will drop the chute now. There we go. Where is the other part of this? It's probably a bit higher. Yeah, it's there. I will observe the mystery go right now. There we go. Oh, and that's his chute exploded, and... bomb. There we go. Made a nice little crater in the North Pole anyway. So we'll speed up a little bit. Until we're nearly hitting the ground. Basically until you see the shadow. And... no shadow. Oh wow, we just didn't get a fucking shadow. I was probably covered, to be honest. And blop. Where's the hatch? We want the hatch to be... there we go. So we want to... we'll get a crew report. Crew report from the ice caps. 1.5 scientific value, not very good. We'll drop him out. Just falls onto his side because, yep, that's the way it's done. No, no, don't fucking bore. That's not what I wanted. Come on, Jeb. Urgh. Get up, you ding dong. Give us an EVA report. Take a surface sample. This isn't really solid ground, is it? You got a sample but fear to dig any deeper because it's starting to crackle. Because of the startling cracking sounds the ice made. You try not to think back on how you landed here. Yeah, we kind of slammed into it. So what we want to do now is we want... Okay, get back in, and we're going to spin this a bit and get you out. There we go. Slam your face into the ground. Perfect. Alright, Jeb, so we're going to put a flag on this nice white bit because that looks like it will sustain a flag a bit better. There we go, so plant your flag. Da 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 da. Stab. There we go. This flag is the South Pole. As the flag was placed, a massive crack formed underfoot. Get me out of here ASAP. So we'll recover the vessel. So that is, we made it to the South Pole and got some decent amount of science off of it. Did we? Where's our science? Excuse me. The SS Polar Explorer, can we recover that? Yes, we want to recover that vessel. Oh, thanks. There we go, we're on 31 science. 1.5 from the crew report, 9 from the surface sample, EVA 2.4, observation of the mystery goo. Ah, shit, we didn't observe the mystery goo while we were on the ice caps. God damn it. Ah well, we got 31 science. The SS orbital bombardment up here didn't get recovered either. Yeah, so we'll recover it. A little bit of science, and the SS orbital bombardment Mark II, we'll recover that as well. Yes, thank you. Wow, we got 50 science from that. Jesus Christ. So how much science do we actually have? Oh no, we've got 50 science in total. Right, I'm with you. So what can we get? We can get more sciencey things. We can get flight control, which I'm not that bothered about. Or we can get the big fuel tanks. Okay, what I want is I want more sciencey things because that'll allow us to get... That's a comms dish, don't really bother about. Chargeable battery packs, alright. Holds 2 quadruple A batteries. Hopefully this will unlock some solar panels for us. Some landing struts, that's fine. What's this? Oh, thermometer. Hey, and some ladders, that's pretty cool. And that's the one there, that's got circular battery packs, some photovoltaic panels, and lights. Yeah. 90 science, Jesus Christ, we're going to need to do a fair bit to get 90 science. But as soon as we get those panels, then we can go to the moon. We need solar panels before we can go to the moon, basically, because if we run out of electricity on our way there, then we're pretty much scuppered. So as always, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Next episode, what we're going to do is we're probably going to get into high orbit and do a lot of science in high orbit to get some points so that we can try and get some solar panels, photovoltaic panels. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye bye.